All right, so what I see happening in this is something that is kind of hiding in plain sight for you. This may be in your digital world, maybe it's in your environment, but whatever the case is, this person doesn't even have to physically be around you. What I see here is somebody who has, I almost feel like they're having a nice front, like they put on a good show, they put on a great personality, and it's like when they get themselves either alone or where they're around certain other crowds, a whole other side comes to them. I don't even think they're playing just double agent. I think that they're triple, quadruple agent. I think that this is kind of like a chameleon, pick me personality, but it's to the detriment of others. This person has screwed with so many flippin' lives, and from what I can see, they're not going to be learning any type of lesson. This is very covert energy that is coming through on here. And I do think that it's like this person feels like they almost have to do it and have their defenses up because they've been so extensively hurt in their situation or their life. But whatever the case is, they're not going to be learning from it. They don't care to learn anything from it. They get an absolute kick out of what's going on. What you need to know is that this person is going to be coming to the surface and revealing exactly who they are and how they've been either detrimental to you or to others. And I know that this is going to be playing on like a bleeding heart with you because I think that you really genuinely care about people. It makes sense. A lot of people care about a lot of people. I got it. But this is not a diamond in the rough. This is like something that you'd find in a litter box. You're going to have to understand that this person, no willingness to change, no desire to change, and you're going to probably have to make plans to move forward without them. That being said, they may try and harp on whatever their history has been. I'm not diminishing what anybody has been through. Obviously, it's not okay. It was never okay. It should never have happened. But, at what point is it still other people's fault and not yours, and you're just a victim? And at what point are we going to start to take responsibility for our own actions in our own life and not enable this behavior anymore? This is something that I think that you're going to be coming to terms with and making that decision with. I get they have this big pleading story. A lot of people do. I'm not saying it's better or worse or any of that. Plenty of people are dealing with a lot of internalized problems that they're trying to sort out and work out the knots. This person's not one of them, but they tend to lean on it as though it's going to be the only thing that's holding them up. That's not anything that you need to kind of hang on to, keep around you. I'm not telling you that you have to block all fronts. I mean, you totally can. It's within your right. But you're also going to have to decide if this person is going to keep sucking the life force and energy, not only out of your life, well, actually, you're only in charge of your life. So your life, yes. Other people will figure it out. You can say whatever. It's not going to be a smear campaign. You can just say why you're no longer in contact with certain people or why you're putting in that boundary. You can say that. It doesn't mean that you're dogging somebody else down, but it will start to create some waves. So it's going to be beneficial for you. But the thing is, it's important that you do establish at least some sort of boundary with this type of person, because if not, it's going to start to latch onto you and catch onto you. It's almost like when you see a moldy piece of fruit in a fruit bowl. The surrounding fruits, the surrounding area starts to catch in on that mold, and it transfers from one thing to another, and it starts to just kill it off. You don't need this in your life. You don't need your efforts undermined. You don't need your goals, your vision, your dreams sabotaged. So I know that you want to think that people can change, and they can, but they have to actually want to. It's not going to happen the way that you had hoped. So with that being said, when a person finally shows you who they are for what they are, you gotta kind of have to believe them. You're gonna have to have to trust them. I know that's probably not what you want to always hear. I'm sure you've heard it in many forms, but this is no less true. I hope that this finds you well. Let me know how it turns out. I know it's not easy.